Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, Part 49. This is the 49th video in my American Idioms series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you numbered 241 to 245. But first, I'll give you the opportunity to guess their meanings. Then I'll explain each of their meanings to you using additional examples to help you to understand them better. So, are you ready once again? Okay, here we go. Number 241. Sit on one's hands. And the example is, I don't understand that even though the homeless situation in the city worsens day by day, the government is content to sit on its hands. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is C, to do nothing about a problem or situation that calls for help. And that's what this example is about. The government sat on its hands, meaning that it didn't do anything to solve this homeless situation problem that was getting worse day by day. Okay? So to do nothing about something that's, let's say, a pressing issue or something that calls for help, you do nothing. You sit on your hands. Here's another example. My friend's parents are difficult to understand because they are sitting on their hands while their son is doing poorly in school. They should be helping him. So in this example, this person's friend's parents are sitting on their hands. They're not doing anything about their son doing poorly in school. They're sitting on their hands. They're not doing anything to help the situation. That's what it means to sit on one's hands. Okay, number 242. Make one's skin crawl. And the example is, I don't mind watching scary movies, but insects make my skin crawl. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is B, to be very uncomfortable or unnerved by something, and that's what it means if something makes your skin crawl. In our example, the person was talking about how they didn't mind watching scary movies, or they weren't affected that much by scary movies, but insects made them feel very uncomfortable or unnerved. Okay? They made this person's skin crawl, figuratively. Here's another example. My friend Anna hates that guy so much that just the thought of him touching her makes her skin crawl. All right, in this case, this person's friend Anna hated someone a lot. So much so that if she even thought about him touching her in any way, it made her very uncomfortable. It made her skin crawl. Got it? Okay, number 243. A slap in the face. And the example is, losing the election by such a large amount of votes was a slap in the face for the former mayor. Can you guess the meaning? Did you guess C, an act that causes disappointment or insult? If you did, you are correct, and that's what a slap in the face means. In our example, the former mayor lost the election by a large amount, which was very embarrassing for him. So this act of losing the election caused him probably to be disappointed and or insulted. Got it? That's what it means. It's a slap. If something is a slap in the face. Here's another example. It was a slap in the face for him when the girl that he liked so much refused his invitation to the party. So this person was rejected. In the example, the person was rejected by this girl that he liked very much. So it was a slap in the face. It was an insult. And he was disappointed. Or both of them. Now for number 244. Wipe the slate clean. And the example is, my friend George had a lot of problems with his new wife, but they decided to wipe the slate clean and try harder to work together to salvage their young marriage. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is A, to make a fresh start or to forgive and forget past problems. And that's what it means if you wipe the slate clean. This is used a lot. And think of a blackboard being erased. Once you erase it, you start from the beginning again. That's really what this means. So it could also mean to just forget about the past and start something new. Okay, and that's what happened in our example. This person's friend George and his wife were having problems with their marriage, so they decided to wipe the slate clean and make a fresh start, and probably to forgive and forget too. That's what usually happens, right? Here's another example. My parents grounded me for a month after I failed my last math test, but they promised to wipe the slate clean and allow me to go to the rock concert with my friends if I pass the next math test. In this case, the parents of this person were willing to wipe the slate clean or give this person another chance from the beginning, a fresh new start, if they passed their math test. Okay, they would let them do what they wanted to do instead of grounding them. Got it? All right, our final idiom, number 245, cow into. And the example is, the protesters refused to be cowed into ending their peaceful protest by the police. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is B, to be pressured, shamed, or scared into doing something. And that's what it means to be cowed into doing something. In our example, the people who were protesting peacefully were being pressured by the police, right? Or maybe the police even scared them into ending their protest. But they did not end their protest. They continued, even though the police were trying to get them to do it. They were cowing them into, all right? Either with pressure or with maybe some kind of a tactic that would scare them. Here's another example. Andy got into trouble with his parents yesterday when his friends cowed him into skipping school. Now, in this case, it seems like Andy was pressured into skipping school by his friends, right? They cowed him into skipping school, which means he didn't go to school. All right? That's what it means to be cowed into something. Got it? That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, everyone. And if you get a chance, please like and share this video. And do one more thing. Keep practicing! See you next time.